Hello, this is Dan Morgan, Service Delivery Manager from Beyond 20, and today we're going to take a look at the More option on the task pane in the Cherwell Service Management Client Tool. So I'm logged into my Client Tool right now, and over on the left we have our task pane. And one of our previous videos talks about how to add or remove items from that tasks pane or make different things available based on your role or security. So if you have an interest in that, you can look for one of those other videos. But today we're going to talk about this More option. So when I'm in my quick search area in the task pane, I have a blue underline that says More here. If I click on that, I'm going to get a few more options that I can use to narrow my search or focus my search a little bit more. So if I click on More, you'll see this area explodes a little bit, and I've got a few more items here. Let's talk about a couple of them. The first one I want to talk about is the paperclip. If I click on that paperclip, you'll see it kind of gets highlighted. What that means is whatever I search for here, so in this case I'm searching the incident object, if I put a keyword in, it's going to try to search any attachments as well for incidents. So if I've got something that's searchable, like a Word doc or an Excel spreadsheet, it could go down, take that keyword, and actually search those documents, those attached documents as well, and bring back hits in your results list. The one to the left is our relationships icon. If I click on that, that's going to walk down the relationships and search children for those keywords. Now, it's not going to search all the children. When you build a relationship, you actually have the option to tell that child record to be searched along with the parent. So journal, that is turned on by default. Task, that is turned on by default. But if you add one of your own relationships, you need to make that decision to either let that child record be searched with the parent or not. If you decide to let it be searched, just by clicking this icon and putting a keyword in here, it will search that child record that is attached to the incident. The other option here is changed. If I hit that drop down, I can really narrow my search. So let's say I put the keyword in here of printing and leave this as any time. Well, it's just going to go find me any tickets that are still open in this case that were modified at any time. But if I want to only look at tickets that say were modified within the last day, I could change this to today, to yesterday, within the last 3 days, whatever it might be, and that'll help me narrow my search. So perhaps a customer calls in and says, oh, I logged a ticket with you. Gosh, it was in the past couple days, but I don't remember the ticket number. So instead of you just putting in their last name or first name here and having it search all their tickets, you could say change within the last X number of days. And you'll see that the text is a little bit cut off here. You can always grab this splitter between the task pane and your incident or your dashboard and pull that out a little bit, and that'll give you a little more real estate to fully read the words that are there. The other option we have is sort by. By default, it's set to relevance, so it's really just going to use these keywords and any other options that you pick. But I could say, you know what, I want to sort by call source, and by default it's ascending, but I could also click this little icon and make it descending sort order. So if I use the word printing, actually I'm going to take that out and just do what I call a blank search, no keyword. It's going to bring me only open incidents. I'm going to set this back to any time, and I'm going to click on go. So now this actually is sorting by the call source, even though call source is not in my list of columns. So let me add that. I'm going to right click, customize my columns, go find the call source, and you'll see that yes, in fact, it is now sorted by the call source, alpha ascending. So email, mobile, portal, walk-in, so forth. If I set this back to relevance and do that search again, it should sort by whatever column this grid has a default for. So in this case, it's probably incident ID, it looks like. Now there's one more option here, the search within existing results. What that does for me is I can do a quick search. So in this case, let's try printing again. Click on go. It brought me back two options. I could then say, you know what, I want to search within the existing results and put in another keyword like incident, and then click go. And this should bring back just one record. What that does for us is it allows us to do a search, and then if I put a check here, put in a different keyword and search within just that short list that came back. So in this example, I had 2 that came back when I searched for printing, and I said I want to search within those 2 for another keyword. So you can kind of narrow things down very easily. So that's a quick look at the More menu in Cherwell Service Management.